So this is the current state of the apartment. Now I have a coffee table. I really like the shape of this coffee table because it's rectangular, but the edges are rounded. So it kind of softens the whole look and gives a little of a different aspect to the whole space. I'm planning on having it refinished in a lighter color. That's a project I would love to do myself, but I don't have space to sand, to stain, and to deal with all the work that goes in refinishing a wood piece. But so far, I am loving this table. The glass is a smoked glass, beveled. And it's very, very nice. I just wish it wasn't divided the way it is. But that's a little compromise that I had to deal with because I like the overall shape of the coffee table. And I also like that it has a little shelf on the bottom. I can put like a bowl or a basket. The TV is right now sitting on my shoe stand until I find a console. And then the backless sofa is still here because I haven't found someone to help me bring it down. And the more I lift with it there, I think I want to keep it because I find myself just snapping on it all the time. And I barely sit on this sofa. Barely sit here. A new sofa that's barely being used. The TV, my plan is to move it to this wall once I get rid of the backless sofa, if I end up doing that. And once I find a media console. And then I'll put the shoe cabinet, I'll put it back over there. The swivel chair has been a hit. Everyone who comes in the apartment just sits there. So this is the bedroom. I moved the couch into the bedroom because I realized I didn't have any seating options in here. And then this dresser was on this wall and I just moved it here, centered the entry. What I did is move the bed closer to the window so that it's more centered to this wall. And that I get the opportunity to center the dresser exactly with the entryway of the bedroom. So I know it's very close to the radiator, but I still have some walking space. There's probably like 12 inches of space between them. And since summer is around the corner anyways, I'm not gonna worry too much. The bed is now centered to this wall, or somewhat centered. I'm not really sure what happened to the original door. As you can see, my landlord replaced it with a really cheap wooden door, and that one is the original that came with the building. But so far, I think we're making progress. And the room definitely feels a lot more spacious. Out here, I have the desk, and I'm actually gonna give it away or possibly just leave it downstairs for my neighbor to take because it's still in really good condition. This desk is from Amazon, and the drawer did not come with the desk, but I also got it off of Amazon. And it was a good option because I needed the extra storage. Basically, it comes with adhesive and you just paste it underneath your desk, which was nice, easy installation. Right here, I have all the things that were inside the TV console that I sold a few weeks ago. A new coffee table. I love that it's solid wood. It's solid oak. And I love the shape. The chair I'm also gonna get rid of because I never use it. And because of where it was before, it was so tight to get in there and like pull the chair out that I never really made use of it. And it's still in good condition, but it's not the greatest chair either. So I'm not really sad about parting with it or anything. I'm gonna clear all these things. And let me see if the dresser is actually centered. It is. It could move a little bit more to the right though, just a tiny bit. But the idea is to center it with the entry like I mentioned before and to the mirror right here. When the door is open, you can see through the bedroom, and this little dresser moment, I'm hoping to style it either with an art piece or some art leaning on the table with some nice accessories on the dresser itself would be really nice. All these things could possibly even be stored in a drawer because some of them are still empty in some way. Because I want to make this more into a little console look and feel as opposed to a dresser. I'm gonna bring these downstairs so that I can have the hallway cleared up. In the meantime, I'm gonna put the box spring under the bed until I decide what I want to do with it. These pieces don't fit, so I'll have to put those in the closet. But I'm so glad the others did, so that I can get them out of the way. Let me see if they're poking out on this side. Nope, so that's perfect. Oh man, why did that not fit? I'm out of breath. I'm so out of shape. I think I'll just make room for it in here. Back there. Just squeeze it in somehow. I'll fix it, but that's the idea for now. Either in this closet or the one in the living room. I took the piece out of the closet and I tried to fit it in through the other side of the bed, and it did fit. So I'm gonna try putting in this one next. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Lift the bed a little bit. So that side is in. And then this last bit, I'm gonna just lift the bed so that it fits. Lift and push. Let me see if I use my for this. There you go. And it fits perfectly. It also doesn't pop out from the other side, which I'm so glad about. So box spring is now hidden and away. Now I'm going to be putting these things in a bag until I figure out where to put them. And that's gonna be the project for the day. I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna start with connecting the extension back where it was, because that's where I use to charge my phone. So actually the plug is behind the bed, so I'm gonna move the bed a little bit. Just gonna organize them on the dresser for now until I find a small nightstand to put right there. So took the mess off the bed to put it onto the dresser. This is gonna have to stay like this until I can find another organizing solution, maybe some baskets, and most definitely the nightstand that I want to put over there. But I'm glad I am basically done for the day and that this is cleared off. This book is a poetry book in Spanish, which I absolutely love. It's actually an antique. It's over 100 years old. And I think I'm going to keep that on my coffee table because it's so interesting, and I think people will find it a really nice, cool book to look through when they're in the living room if you speak Spanish. This morning was raining, so the room looked a bit gloomy. But now that it's nice and sunny, I want to show you how it looks in the sunlight. That is the aftermath of a nap. I was exhausted this morning after all that work. So I'll show you from this side. And of course, I'm still needing artwork and some window treatments. I only have the shades from Amazon here, but I was hoping to put some curtains maybe. But that's how it's looking so far. That's a really, really strong situation there. I left enough space between the opening of the closet and the bench, couchless, backless couch. But really what I want is to center it, because it looks kind of weird just propped up against that wall. But it's fine. By the way, this bench, this couch has wheels, so it was really easy to move. That looks crazy. And the door closes, I think. Yep, perfectly. And that closet needs a lot of help. Maybe I'll do that in a video so I can show you how I do that. And here, this is actually a pantry, which is really nice. And it's not organized whatsoever. It's also really hard to open. It's a huge mess in there. I want to organize all of these closets eventually when I get some containers or some baskets. The whole house needs art. And I was actually thinking to hang a transparent string on those nails there and just hang the art from them instead of making holes or using the stickies that are now used to hang art, because my landlord gave me that idea and I think it's pretty great. He actually did that here. Yep, that's still there. He actually did that here with this art. It's not attached to the wall at all. It's actually hanging from a transparent string. And it's not noticeable unless you're really looking at it. So I might do that with the art throughout the house. But it's coming together very slowly, but it's coming together. I'm gonna organize it better, but I wanna get it out of the way so I can just get a feel for the space. Semi-organized, semi-cleared. Thank you so much for watching. I will continue to clear this house.